reminder, live streaming this game using 852 FX Video Productions and the Verizon 4G LTE mobile hotspot on iHigh.com. Cameraman Kevin Stammerman also broadcast on WJOB 12:30 a.m. Strickland across the half-court line. Hands it off to fellow Bulldog, Antonio Levy. Levy, top of the key, swing past Strickland. Strickland just inside the three-point line. It's a two. It's good. A deep two from Strickland. 15 to shoot on the shot clock. They go down low to the big man. Scanlon blocked away. And it's South Suburban in transition. Left side to the baseline. Good from McLean. 22-11. The score. The pump fake from Knowles at the glass for two. Strickland, right side. Back up top of Levy. Levy on the dribble to the left point. Swing pass right side Strickland. Strickland looking to drive back to Levy. Levy brings it back up. At the free throw line, cut, receiving the pass, and the jumper is good from Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown's first 2 points of the game.
Boys and girls, look out, here he is. It's Santa Claus! Let's give a big round of applause and welcome to Suburban College's campus, Santa.
Back at South Suburban College is 28-18. South Suburban College actually trails Joliet College. And I'm joined here by the one and only Santa Claus. And Santa Claus has made this trip from North Pole. Santa, thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And I see you brought some snow on with you.
Yeah, I wanted to do it to get my sled in. And the reindeers don't like traveling without the snow.
Kids Day here at South Suburban College. So what's been on the plan, the agenda here today?
Well, I just was handing out some toys and some talking to all the kids and trying to find out what they wanted before I put it all together in my sleigh and bring it on Christmas Eve.
Christmas obviously coming up. How busy are you lately?
Oh, I'm swamped. The elves are working double shifts.
What have you seen today here from the basketball team? How are you liking the game right now?
Well, I'm loving the game. I'm sort of a South Suburban fan, but they're a little behind. But
team today.
I'm going to feed them some reindeer food at halftime, and maybe that'll change their luck.
How are the kids here on Kids Day?
Oh, they're wonderful. They've been very polite. Everybody's wants a lot of Xbox and the usual game.
That's the hot thing right now.
Yeah.
Well, Santa, I thank you for joining me here today on the podcast. And you go back and enjoy the game and talk some more kids.
All right. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Right side Levy to the bounce pass, right wing. Now into the corner, it's Strickland. Left side, McLean's at the glass for two. Assistant coach of South Suburban College mentioning how they've struggled against the zone this year. Here's Levy for three, good. Maris Hopkins into the game. He'll be on the block along with Jalen Brown, who flashes to the free throw line. That set a pick. The handoff to Levy, back to Brown. Brown's jumper, good. That's a three ball from the right wing. So the big man steps outside to knock down the three. He has 5 points, his first three of the game. Scanlon in the corner, finds a Reservish. Looking for the block, the dish off the Scanlon, stripped from underneath by Levy. Levy into the fast break. 3-on-2, up and under, takes it himself, coast to coast for two. By Reservish, stripped away by Strickland, underneath, fighting for it. McLean comes away with it, finds Brown. There's Hopkins, and here's McLean now to bring it up past the half-court line. To the corner, Levy, fouled out the three, goes around, Scanlon on the baseline, up the glass, good. McLean cleaning up the defensive glass this second half. Strickland, left side Levy. Levy looking for a shot, has the hot hand right now for South Suburban College. There's McLean, back to Levy. Three, pump fake, drives, jump stop into the lane, goes up strong, the floater's good. Levy with 13 points. He had 2 at the half. 13:35 remaining. Rezovic in the backcourt. Double team put on by Levy and McLean. Whistle blown. And that's a 10-second call in the backcourt. Nice defense here from South Suburban College. On the dribble, Strickland. Going up against his own defense from Joliet. Flashing to the left elbow, now down low to Hopkins. He's fouled. Takes the basket for Hopkins at the glass. Third in the free throw line. Crossing deficit to 2, looking to make it 1. to the corner. Brown, swing pass to McLean. McLean's going to drive baseline, gets to the black to kick out Brown. Underneath, McLean receives a pass from Levy for 2. And they're splitting apart this defense right now, this zone defense here from Joliet. They finally got a little groove going offensively. Hall rolls to the basket. Todd Brown looking to dish it off, picks up the offensive foul. Hopkins with the ball in the corner, up top to Brown. The left side leading into the corner, Strickland. Strickland drives, this jump back, pass. Over Levy for 3 is good. Well, a pat on the butt there from head coach John Pigatti. It's 43-39. Biggest lead in the game for South Suburban College, which is 4 points. Driving right side, Todd Brown at the basket, off the side of the backboard. Nice defense there from 22, Joey Davis. Left side, Levy. The Euro steps to the left side, kills the basket with the right hand. He's fouled. 45-39 the lead. It has done Antonio Levy's show here in the second half, as he now has 21 points as he steps up to the free throw line. Brown backing in against Scanlon to the basket for 2. Strickland, the double pick up top from Brown and Hopkins on the pick. Flashing to the ball, actually it's Levy. Back into the hands of McLean. The dump off to Hopkins off the glass from the left side to the right with the right hand, good for 2. 52-46, the lead back to 6, driving. Back the other way, blocked off the backboard by Brown. That was Cunningham taking it to the glass on the right side. The block from Brown, 4:29 remaining. 15 to shoot on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Man-to-man defense. Levy gets around Johnson to the basket. Up the number with the left hand, good for 2. So Levy, 27 points. Up top, Jalen Brown thought about the 3. Here's Levy, pump fake, drives inside, the dump off to Davis for 2. Rebound far away by Strickland. Strickland, full court pass to Hopkins. Hopkins wide open, left hand for 2. 12 seconds remaining, a steal by Boyd up front to Strickland, and he'll race up the clock. Well, that's a 64-54 victory for South Suburban College. And what a half it was for Antonio Levy. Rounded out the player of the game. He had 27 points in the game, 2 points in the first half, so 25 came in the second half. Tommy Teal here, joined by the star of the half, star of the game, Antonio Levy. It was 28-18 at the half. Antonio, what did you guys turn around in the second half?
No, we started setting for jump shots. We started attacking. That's what it was. First half, we started too many jump shots, and we changed the second half, and we started attacking more.
Started attacking the glass. You guys were trying to do it out in the first half. It's just the difference between the first half and the second half. They were falling here in the second.
Right. All we were doing is tell us, find the man. I don't care where you are, find the man, box him out second half. That's what we did.
So, as a standpoint of where you're at in this game, you're a leader on this team, obviously. You showed on the court all game long. You played the whole second half. Where did you kind of finally do that? What mark were you kind of like, this is my game right now, I can take this thing over? You had 2 points at half. You finished with 27.
That's why I realized I played take over the game when I found out I had 2 points. I think I was like 1 for 5, 1 for 6 first half, and he just told me, your game, take over.
Well, averaging 18 points on the season, so you've had a great season so far. How is this a game that you guys can now build from here?
Man, all we do is just watch film and see what our mistakes are and learn from it and come back to practice and work on it.
Antonio, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, sir.
Great game.
Thank you. Yeah.
Joined by head coach John Pigatti. Coach, slow start, to say the least, here in the first half, 2018 the halftime score. What did you maybe tell your team at halftime to get them going here in the second half? 64-40. Or 64-54 the final score. It's impressive second half.
Yeah, you know what happened was they played the zone. They played a 1-3-1, which we prepared for the 3-2 and the 2-3. They've run it before, but we played against the 1-3-1. And those little changes, we're not a mature enough team right now to be able to figure that out. But we were missing a lot of shots, number one. And then we weren't doing the job on the defensive end. Even though we only gave up 28 points in the first half, we still weren't doing the job defensively. We're missing check-off, missing scouting assignments, and letting guys drive by us. And so we talked about the defensive effort and intensity wasn't there, and our defense played against our offense. And so, what happened was we'd scored only 22 points in the last game we played in that second half. So we had 2 halves of 22 and 18, so that concerned me. But that was more of heart and effort and defensively. And we didn't play a very good job defensively in that last game when we lost to Kankakee, and we didn't play a very good job defensively in that first half here. And so from that, we picked up our defensive intensity, which also gave us some confidence. Once you start making layups down, we end up making some shots on the perimeter.
Yeah, you definitely found a little groove there in the second half, especially Antonio. Unbelievable second half. I mean, he had 2 points at the halftime break, 27 points for the game, 25 points in the second half. Were you looking for him to be the main scorer in the second half?
Once he started going, then when we set plays for him, we ran him on the baseline. We actually had one of our players say put him on the baseline. He rolled Corbin McLean, he rolled the baseline, hit the three in the corner next to our bench. And so he's a guy that's very, very explosive scorer. And then for us, he's got to be able to make baskets. And against the zone, he just did a better job. But we found him off extra passes. He got that off of our guys reversing the ball. Our guys played very, very unselfish tonight to give him that 27 points.
And then you kept mentioning defensively, you guys made a switch there in the second half. You're putting some full court pressure on them. Maybe it's like a 2-2-1 full court press. Why do you make that decision?
Well, we had to build up our defensive intensity. We did it in the first half, but we didn't have the proper matchup how we needed to play it. Second half, we made one little adjustment of where we were going to get our zone coverage at, and we just picked it up defensively after that, and we got a better bounce to us. We had a week off. We're still trying to reel from our home loss that we had against Kankakee. I think that was a lot part of it. Then we had finals week, and I use finals as an excuse, but everybody does. So, I don't use that as an excuse. I just think we came out flat for some reason. Maybe it was the 5 o'clock start, I don't know. But, we picked it up. Our defensive intensity helped us in the long run in the second half.
And Coach, final question. A great second half. How do you build off of this second half, to finish up the rest of the season?
Well, it's all about effort. I mean, we had a great effort last Saturday. We had a great effort second half here. We have to be a more consistent effort team. Once we can play harder and, play with more effort, that'll help our offense down the long run.
Coach John Pigatti, thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And that's it here from the Pig Pen. South Suburban College, 64-54 to Joliet Junior College. You're listening to WJOB 1230 AM.